Welcome back to Screaming with Nick. This is your boy Nick. Today we're going to discuss where me and Danny from the stop did a Twitter space with Talk F&M. Shout out to my boy Fred. Shout out to all the boys at WeWorks. Where today at this space, Joe Budden and Raqi Thunder came onto my stage. They basically was discussing how their friendship ended and how that Joe and Raqi implied that Joe Budden wanted something more than a friendship, so she had to friend zone him. So when he ended up getting a little bit more money, he wanted to know like he basically was trying to holler at her, but she wasn't feeling him. So he's kind of mad and salty. So here's the audio, and let me know what you guys think. Do you think Raki's telling the truth, or do you think Joe Budden is telling the truth? We got more content coming through. Like, subscribe, let us know what's going on in these streets. Here's the files.
Here go the pot.
I mean, who wouldn't be, huh?
Holy shit, I forgot.
Oh, you don't
Wait.
forget nothing.
Oh, wake
Oh
it
my.
up.
We
We got him.
forget nothing.
Okay. I'm going to give Danny $3. You know what? Fuck it.
$3.50. Raise the
We
price,
turning
Danny.
this shit up.
Buy it on Apple.
Rocky,
Danny,
you
raise the
told
price.
these people I was flirting with you.
Oh my God.
Okay.
More than that.
You said that on camera, girl.
I 100% said that on camera.
Shit, Alpha Media about to fuck.
100%. Are we
Can we
denying
play the tape
it?
back?
Are we denying it?
Clip is on my channel.
I'm trying not to give it to Danny. I'm trying.
No, we gotta play the tape back.
No, she make it tough, but I'm trying not to give it to Danny.
This Nick
It's
stage.
$5. It's $5. Danny, go ahead and do what we gotta
I'm
do.
saying,
Oh,
You talking about that
shit.
video? You talking about that video when Rocky was on the floor, like that one?
nah, not
Play
that
the
one.
clip.
It's
Damn,
another
when
one she's
Rocky's on
talking
the floor,
about.
can I get a better description, Dub? Damn.
No, it wasn't in a bad way.
It was the JBT or whatever the reality show shit.
Rocky
Joe was
woke it
doing.
up, honestly.
Joey, you claiming you've never flirted with me at all, ever?
Rocky, that's never happened,
Oh my.
Rocky.
Never?
That's
Okay.
never happened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
That is not never in life ever
Oh.
happened. But I don't want to step on revisionist history, especially if it makes for great
I mean, I
apology.
could always pull out the old phone and do the text, but I think that's corny. I think we should just live in our truth.
Rocky, you don't
You
have an
got a
Why
old
couple
is it?
dollars in
phone
your pocket and you try
nowhere
to
on
show your
earth
ass.
where Joe Budden was flirting with you.
Okay, cool.
Why is it so painful?
It's cool, Joe.
What you got it on, a BlackBerry or the Sidekick?
No, it's an iPhone.
Wasn't this like 2018-ish?
Probably around that time. Yeah.
You know you're mad documented in mad different places saying, yo, Joe's like the homie. He's never even did none of that with me.
Of course. I'm
You
still
know you've
documented
said
to say
that
that.
20 million times
20,
publicly in
21,
places.
21
So what
million.
has changed?
Nothing has changed. Nothing at all. And I said it clearly in that video. I said, while we were friends, you never really pushed up on me up until you got a couple dollars in your pocket and you started talking kind of fly, which was witnessed by other people who have gone through your phone, which is witnessed
Rocky,
by
what are
me
you
stating
talking
to you, like,
about,
yo,
girl?
hold up, like, yo, you ain't never tried to talk to me like that before.
Rocky, no
To
one
which
has
your
ever gone
response
in my
was,
phone
yes,
and
I
seen
did.
flirting with you, girl.
That's
Post it. I call Cap. I'm calling Cap.
oh God. Well, I'm not at that
I'm calling
location.
Cap on that.
Okay.
Post
Cool.
it.
Okay. So then your
Kaepernick.
20,000 goddamn demon cult following could attack me again. Tell them
And
stand
I
down
never
now.
had money while you was around.
You started getting
Even
money.
that's a lie. He got money and started. Yo, the
Getting a,
pictures
oh
you be painting
hold
that
on,
I
hold on, hold
let
on, hold on, hold
rock.
on, hold on. We know
You
Like
that.
said
You
a
we
started
just
couple
be
getting a couple
dollars.
freestyling lies. Like, come
You
on,
said a
Rock.
you
Come
started
you
on.
said a
getting a
couple
couple
dollars.
dollars.
Come on.
You
That's not
started
true.
getting a couple dollars. You were very, very broke throughout our whole friendship, but you started getting a couple dollars and you thought that'd do something.
And said, now I'm gonna fuck Rocky. Is that what you are panhandling?
Yeah.
Rocky, stop it, girl.
Oh, please, Joe. Please. Spare me.
You know how we know you lying?
Who knows? I'm like, don't try to put on a we.
You
You
know
go
how
ahead and
niggas
say
know
what you have to say.
the streets. This is how the
The
streets know
streets
you
don't
lying.
know a motherfucking thing.
No, listen, for real.
Because you've
What,
painted false narratives for years. But go ahead. Because to you, according to you, I was in love with
Rocky?
you, right?
Answer this.
I was in love with you,
No,
right?
for real, because
No,
then
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no, no,
stop
no. Can we
talking
answer
about
that?
it.
Can we get past that one first?
All right, so she ain't let me go. All right.
Joe, did you ever think I was in love with you?
I'm gonna do like Flip does in his stages and just like be one sided.
If we can get past that, we
Nah,
can get past all things. See, he won't do it. Joe, was I ever in love with you? Did I ever attempt to be with you in any way, shape, nor form?
Yes, you have been in love with me
Yo, you're a
for
fucking
over a
moron,
decade
yo.
now, even today.
Oh, today, yes,
You
today,
Oh,
are all the
today.
way in love with me,
Joe.
and you are my son. And I don't know if you have an identity without being linked to me
Right,
and the
Joe. Because you've
greatness that
done
I
so,
exude.
so much in your life.
subscribe to the Patreon, y'all.
Yeah,
$3.
This
nah,
is
his
such
shit lit, man.
trash. This is
Join my
such
Discord.
trash.
Join my
I
Discord.
think we're getting
Joe, you're
somewhere.
such trash. You just can't stop. You
I
just
think
can't
we
stop
are.
painting false narratives.
You
And then
asked
when
me a
I get
question,
on
I
my
answered it.
shit, then everyone wants to be like, oh my God, look what she's saying about you now. Why can't you stand in the truth? I was a great friend to you, period, the end.
Mm.
There was never any, Joe, we took a polygraph test. We took
What
a
the fuck?
polygraph test. The question was, were you ever in love with Joe Budden? I answered no. Polygraph determined you are telling the truth. Are you going to deny that too?
Were you ever what? What was the question?
The
Or
question was, there was three questions. Were you ever in love with Joe? Have you and Joe ever had any intimacy? And are you jealous of Tahiri? I answered three to all questions. Polygraph determined I was telling the truth. Is
Mm.
that not the truth, Joe Budden?
that was Love and Hip Hop?
Right.
Why you can't answer to that one?
Look at that nigga. Look.
That's a good question, though.
Yeah, look at
Like,
that
why you
nigga
can't
right
Now,
answer?
there.
I'm like,
that
now we
nigga
I'm
jumped
dangling.
out
looking
the
up.
Niggas
window.
is on the edge of the bed.
My
Like,
feet
Oh
yo,
my
dangling, Joe.
goodness.
Come on,
Niggas
Joe.
is
My feet
fu-
dangling. My
niggas
feet
grabbed all
dangling.
10 extra phones with the record.
And
Yo,
and
yo,
and
Niggas
Chris
is
this
on
is
said,
and this
YouTube
is
now
why
with
I take
And
shots
I
at
got
him
my
all
feet
the
Live
time
stream,
dangling.
because
baby.
I have to take shots at him all the time because he will not allow the truth to stand his ground. Like let the truth be aired out, and then we could get off this bullshit.
Rocky, listen to me. Honestly,
Tell the truth, Joe.
what year did you get ass?
Nigga.
Answer me.
2017.
All 10 of my toes are dangling.
What else you got?
What you mean by get ass?
What year did you start getting the Veltrex prescriptions? Because that will determine whether I was ever considering being in love with someone like you. You see how easy it is for us to get off this shit. Don't
Rocky, are you
tell no
telling
lies
people are you
on me,
telling
and I
people I have
won't tell no
herpes?
truth on you.
Like what the
Okay?
fuck are you doing? What are you
What am I doing? It's always what am I doing? It's always what am I
Yo,
doing?
this girl is a fucking
It's always what am I doing?
nut.
oh shit.
Not the hurt.
Yo, that shit is normal. I mean, like,
Like a lot of people got it.
No.
Yeah, but you can't tell the people that you know got it. You gonna go to jail.
wait, time out. What?
You
Somebody just
can't
said they
just
got the
say,
hurt?
"Hey, you got herpes." No, I don't have herpes, but
Oh.
you can't say that.
Do you have
Hmm.
Valtrex though?
Is that what I said?
Y'all niggas is crazy over here.
We retract that from the statement.
Now he's throwing jail out there. You act just like your pod sister
yo,
over there. They under
y'all
the
like
bed.
Joe Frazier and Ali, man. Y'all just like a
It's just
timeless
so
mashup.
easy. If he could just stop the bullshit and be like, yo, Rock was a dope ass friend of me. We bumped heads on some bullshit. Bitch never loved me, never liked me in that way. She was cool. I didn't like how she handles a certain situation, but she felt that she wanted to be a woman on her own and not play a wingman to me. And that's it. That's it. That's the long and short. Joe, I've never done anything to you in a wrong way. I've never been in love with you. I've never tried to highlight you, nothing. So let's end it there. All things will
Well,
be
you
great,
want to be
Joe.
friends again?
No, Joe.
All right, don't forget it then.
You're such a fucking asshole, yo. This
There,
dude.
there you have it. Timeless
there,
classic.
there you have it.
$3, man.
I mean, this
See,
has
that
been
was
Worth every penny.
this exactly what this is right here has been the gist of what our friendship was when it was. So it's no different.
Throwing herp is a
y'all
crazy
like them
friendship, yo.
vampires.
Throwing herp.
I'm telling you, I really like y'all really like Highlander, man. Like y'all immortal beings just existing for the sole purpose
I
of
would love for
chopping each
for
other's
after
head
all
off.
these years for him to just be like, you know what? Let me stop the narrative bullshit. Rock's really a dope
What
ass
would
bitch. She got a bad
how would
hand
that
dealt to her in this situation. In this piece.
how would that reality look like? Like I feel like we wouldn't get classic spaces no
I
more.
know, it's so
God.
tragic.
Yeah, who am I gonna dangle my feet next to?
Yeah. Damn.
Been very enlightening.
Well, Rory, if you're in the Anons, come join the stage, man. I really feel like that will take this to the next level.
Yeah,
Come on, buddy.
we need you.
Let's do it. Yeah. Oh man. Well,
Man, it's epic stuff right here we got tonight.
It's so
2 hours,
easy.
make it
It's
count.
so easy just to reveal the truth. Why must we hang on to it? Is it content? Is it COE? Is it like ego? What is it? Is it neurotic narcissism? What is it?
If that was your sniper shot, put the gun down and flee the scene.
Yeah, I
Don't
think you killed him already.
So you
you don't
saying like his
you don't have
silence
to
are
stay.
So
lies?
basically, it's like, Joe has always been in love with me, and he's never been able to get me in that way. He played the friend corner for years upon years, and it never went anywhere. And that's it. It's just what it is.
Mm.
He was in waiting. Once he figured out it would never happen, here we are.
We're
Damn.
What
booking it.
year did
It's
I
about
figure
to
that out?
Oh, it took you so many years.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not
What
even playing with you people.
was it,
We
like
might have to invite him.
2020 ish?
pandemic.
Or before that, a little bit before that.
I'm
And
booking the
it's
studio as we
okay. It's
speak.
okay. I mean, it's okay. It happens to the best of them. I mean, I'm really good at friend zoning people, and
You know why this is funny? I can't say it because then his Patreon is gonna go too crazy. I can't say
it
it.
took you this. It
Fuck.
took you
Do
this
you want to
long
come and
to
pod with
find.
us?
It took you this long to find a knife to stab me. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, because that's not my goal here. Like
It
Can you
shouldn't
tell
be.
I'm
Mark and
having
Mark so he can
grace.
come
I'm
on
having
stage and
grace
say
for
it?
women, all women.
So, can we have a truce with the
Nice
truth?
move.
Yeah, nah, you gain nothing by lacking grace with women. I'm having grace,
But what about the truth?
He's learning from Mark.
Mm.
which is another one of my favorite
I
things to
think
do
Mark.
recently.
Learn from Mark. It's
Yes,
impressive. I've watched that, and it's impressive. And I'm
Marcus,
actually
Mark,
happy.
Mark,
I'm
Millennium.
actually happy for you that you could learn
Mark
from a
is.
man of integrity.
Oh no, I was succeeding without your happiness or without you rooting for me.
No.
Don't
I
make it
know that.
seem
I know
like.
that. I've
Don't
witnessed
do
it.
that.
No. That's cool. That's cool.
Stop,
I've
y'all.
expressed that in this room a few times. So I've
I'm
witnessed
talking
your
shit.
body
Yo,
language, and I've witnessed you just fall back and learn and take in. And I think that's a great thing.
yeah, no.
I
Let
don't
me
think there's
stop
been
joking.
many
But
men to step
yeah, I'm
into
not
your
joking
realm
about that.
that you have felt the urge to learn from. So I think he's a great specimen. Good job.
Over and under
Mark is a
Joe and
beast.
Rocky start. I think there's gonna be a point where Rocky and Joe start complimenting each other after
Oh
dragging
yeah.
each other. Like, yo, you're super talented. That's
I've
coming
always
soon.
said he's super talented. I've
Probably
never
will.
not said that.
Oh, there we
And
go.
he gonna
There we
say
go.
he thinks
I've
she
Joe.
never
dope.
not said that. We can be beefing till I die. It doesn't matter. He's talented.
Yeah, I like what you're doing over there with Danny and the guy.
Dangling feet, nigga.
That
It
always
just so
happens
Yeah,
on this
happens
stage.
that Mark is just a little bit more talented in many different areas. But shout out to Mark.
I mean, there's nothing wrong
He's a
with that.
great
I mean,
hire.
sometimes you gotta cross
He's a
paths.
great
Yeah,
hire.
yeah.
And sometimes it takes you knowing that you're not the smartest person or the sharpest knife in the drawer, so you go ahead and hire that or bring that person in. A lot of CEOs are dumb.
Sometimes it takes being irrationally fucking stupid and thinking you could argue with Mark too. Like that's
That's what makes it
never.
entertaining.
That's an art as
Yeah,
well.
never. Never underestimate a man who overestimates
Wake it
himself, and
up.
that's kind of Joe. It's kind of yeah. He don't. Yeah, he kind of that's his
But you
bag.
gotta
Shout
respect
out
that
to the
though.
good doctor, Mark Lamont Hill. Part of the year.
Yeah.
You said what? Are they what?
Say what?
Yeah, nah, you wildin', bro. I'm sorry.
Nah, Rocky, you said of the year. That's what I
Fuck it,
heard
I'm
you
gonna just
say.
give
You
it up.
wildin',
I
bro.
mean, if this is how he's starting out, it's over. It's a wrap. He got
Wait till
everybody
Ish
wiped
Hurt
down,
Hill.
his
honestly.
Wait till Ish Hill, man.
He got everybody wiped down.
Something wrong with his mouth?
Ish ready to get up out of there.
You don't think people gonna turn against him at some point?
Not
Nah,
at this
don't
rate.
Well,
project
y'all
onto
got to
that
do it
man.
At
first.
some point, because the people are fickle for sure.
he got
Or Joe,
substance.
Joe might do what Joe does, start raising his voice a little bit once he feels comfortable, once he's peeped all of his ebbs and flows
Oh,
and his Achilles heel.
not that card.
Yeah,
He better than
it'll
that. He better
happen.
than
But
that. He
We
better
don't.
than that.
We don't
I'm
need
My
saying
that.
man
it
And
better
that
than
don't
was
that.
take
And
Imani
away from
want.
the
that was
fact that
hate too.
Mark is like, say again.
Hey, Manny, that was
What?
hate that you just did. You sat here projecting on that man,
That was
talking
hate.
about, yeah, this was nasty hate. Like,
How was
nigga,
that hate? That was a real question.
no, that was hate.
That's what
Y'all don't
happened.
think he gonna? You know what I mean? That's
Y'all don't
crazy.
think people
That's what
gonna sit
happened
there?
to Imani.
Nah,
That's the same shit that happened to Imani when
yeah.
he first
No,
got the
but it was a month.
Imani's
We started hating
amazing.
that nigga immediately because he wasn't saying
But
shit.
That's what
but
I'm saying.
Imani went all
Wait,
in
wait,
too
Nick,
early.
Nick, Nick. When you say we, do you mean you as well?
You my man, don't do that.
I,
Don't do
I
that.
just need to know where we
I
stand. That's
never
all.
hated my
Ah,
man. I
we
never
Damn,
we
hated
Nick
him.
Lamont
I
Hill.
can't say
Oh
that.
I just need
Yo,
to
shit.
know where we
tell the
stand, my nigga.
truth. Tell the truth, bro.
no. Y'all
Stand on
guys,
it,
y'all,
Nigga,
Nick.
be
don't do
real.
that. Wait. Y'all can't sit here and gaslight me, nigga. I've sat there and said, man, he is my man. But he be doing some. You know what you be doing. You did that goofy shit that one day, bro. I ain't like that shit.
I think we all done goofy shit up here.
Nah, don't project.
You let
All
that
right.
No,
late.
but
You let that
it's
girl under the
going to
closet
happen.
shit.
It's
It's
going to
crazy.
happen. Joe Budden's fan base is a very fickle fan
Thank
base.
you,
So it's gonna
Rocky.
happen.
Thank you, Rocky, for saying that.
And they're only there for Joe mostly. They're not really vibing with the cast like that.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Joe being able to sit back and let
But
Mark take the reins for a while is giving him grace. It's definitely showing him grace. But as soon as Joe turns up and stops living in fear,
But Mark also reads 5 books a week, so there's
Yeah,
that.
that's
this
tough.
this thing is crazy.
I'm here
Yeah,
for
that's
it. I think
hard.
That's crazy.
it's a
No,
great
but my
expedition.
question is this: how long has he been on the pod?
Uh,
Who
Yeah.
Mark? He's been on the pod since like last, I think April or some shit, or
No, it
not,
was it was
not
after
last
that.
April,
After the
but he did
election,
like
right?
did his test
he, I
interview
think he said what,
April.
October?
Yeah,
No, October,
Wait,
November.
would y'all expect anything less of Mark though? Like he's a
I
well-rounded
expect, to be
professional.
honest,
Like
Manny. To be honest, I expected more of y'all, respectfully.
Honestly.
Well,
what
no,
what do you mean
Imani
by that?
was going back and forth with him. Like even that clip that I posted, I didn't post the full clip, but Imani was going back and forth with him in the Patreon.
Listen, y'all ain't gonna trick me into hating Mark.
Getting
I don't
washed.
think.
I love being a coworker with
He said,
Mark.
Come on,
You
man.
already
That man
got
was up
you.
there
Somebody like that
washing
getting
and
washed up by,
folding.
that's a compliment.
You remember when Jordan used to take you into lunch? He used to take Charles Barkley to the casino. That's
Danny
what
Ainge
Mark doing to
Boston.
y'all. Yeah, that's what Mark doing to y'all. Y'all don't even know it, man.
That's not a bad person to take you to lunch in the casino. I'm not
Yeah, and then he would
insulted by
kill
any of
y'all.
this. Yeah, I mean,
Give me
niggas get
60.
Yeah, but
killed.
you don't get. You don't get. All
Like
right.
I
Now,
said,
okay.
I think niggas can only get better by working next to somebody like Mark. So y'all can't convince me into hating that nigga.
Do you think he's made
Yeah,
you
That's
improve?
if it's a close
that's a
gap,
fact.
man. That's if
Kwame
it's close.
Brown definitely got better from being around Kobe. Sure.
Hey, no cap. Those picks were crazy though.
Wait. Y'all calling this man Kwame Brown is crazy.
I mean, he did try, man.
He
Yo,
calling himself that.
it's always a nigga that never make the team that want to talk to a Kwame Brown. Make the team first, and then you can insult Kwame Brown.
Oh, I'm in the league, buddy.
No, you're not
I'm
in the
in the
league, my
league.
Oh,
nigga.
we
Not at
back to the
27
Furious G.
views.
Well,
Hey,
Imani,
Manny, it's all
Imani,
jokes, man. It's all
my good brother
jokes.
Imani
Rocky,
Furious
stay out of
actually
it.
has a podcast. I'm just saying, he
We
actually
Rocky,
started his
having
podcast.
a
My good
podcast,
brother.
Hey,
having a
I'm in the
podcast,
league,
and
and
being
Manny, we
considered
on
a
the
part of
same
the league is
space,
two
my
different
brother. We
things,
having the
Rocky. You know the
same
difference.
conversations. We having the
Rocky, don't
same.
be
I could
biased
speak on
now.
the
Let
same
this nigga
things
He's
you
in
do
the
could
his thing
same
speak
on his
on.
own.
DSPs.
I just want you to get in the paint, Imani. Just go ahead
Not
and drop the pod
Rocky,
on the tangerine mandarin chairs.
Oh shit.
but y'all assuming that's a pod. Why y'all think that's a pod?
Because you're a podcaster.
You live streaming?
It looks like a
Everything I
podcast.
do don't gotta be attached to a pod, nigga. What are you talking
Like
about?
it didn't look.
You live
Everybody got a
streaming?
pod but the pod mother.
Oh,
Exactly.
Wait, hello?
Y'all talking all
My
that
bad.
shit.
Danny,
Rocky been
move the date
promoting a
up,
pod since
goddamn it. Fuck it.
2018.
Recording tonight.
Fuck it.
yo, Rocky and Joe is like Fraser Ali, and Furious and Imani's like Hagler Hearns, man. This is just a
No, it's
night of
not.
madness.
Hagler. Never mind. You're right. You're right. You're right,
Oh
Danny.
shit.
You're
Yo,
right, Danny.
yo, my
It's like
nigga
that.
lit. Yo, I'm about
Hey,
to come meet up with you. Where you at?
hey, I ain't gonna lie.
My nigga lit.
I ain't gonna lie. You and
Nah, yo,
Fierce
Joe.
rivalry is great. I ain't gonna
Today
lie.
was a really good pod day, so I'm kind of I'm zooming off of that energy.
That shit is like Magic and Bird, like a courtship of rivals. Like this shit is
Yeah,
crazy.
that's a great. And then when you popped up in his space to confront him, that
Yo,
was fire, nigga.
I made 400,000
I made
streams.
15,000 on streams,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah. Nah, I just listen. I've embraced to not take any of this seriously anymore. So I think we all just having fun. I fuck with
You a star.
just the
Yeah,
fact that
yeah.
we all doing
What's
content.
the name
Imani's
of
a
it?
star, y'all. Stop.
What's the name of your artist? I
Imani's a
want to
star.
Yo,
support.
Rocky, you in here talking this funny shit, but at a certain point, you fucked with me. So don't come in here acting
I
like all of
love
a
you.
sudden
You
you
my
don't
Nah,
fuck with me.
bro,
brother.
bro.
Yeah, that shit.
Don't
That.
do that, Rocky.
Yeah, brother.
You
I
know what the
love him,
All
thing
man.
right.
Wait,
He my
hold up.
brother.
Amani,
He hurts
do
me
you
here and
know
there, but
Rocky is telling people that I used to flirt with her?
All right, Rocky. All right, I'm out of here. All right.
Yeah,
here he
try to
go.
hit.
Put the leash back on
Fake.
him. The leash came out.
Rocky,
Blink,
No,
blink,
Rocky,
dead
blink, blink.
ass E.
Tried
Rocky,
to
Y'all heard the
Like she
leash?
could
smash.
say that to
The
shampoo.
leash is
She's
Rocky.
saying
long. You
I flirted
outside.
with
The
her,
leash is
E.
you outside, and the leash is that fucking long, Imani.
Wait,
Stop.
Rocky, wait. You think a nigga got a leash on?
Yeah, you just admitted to it. You
You
outside,
just
and you
Hey,
just
said
got the
that.
leash on. Joe said one
Rocky,
thing to you. It's
He
you,
did
sweet.
say that.
Rocky, do you think that I believe that you and Joe have ever flirted with each other?
I don't know what you believe, Imani.
Okay, but we spoke. All right,
Oh,
Rocky. All right,
I'm
Rocky.
gonna go with. I'm
Rocky,
gonna
do you
go
know
with.
oh.
I'm gonna
Rocky?
go with
See,
here.
this
No, no, no,
this is
no,
the
no, no,
moment, so
no,
you
no,
need
no,
to
no,
lean
no.
on you being
Here
a
we go.
sister.
Here we go. I'm gonna go
Wait,
with. You know for a fucking fact, ain't no way in hell I ever crossed through them
Oh.
rooms and Joe ain't try to holler. That's what
wait,
I'm
wait,
gonna
wait,
go
wait,
with.
wait.
But what you
You
Uh
thinking
oh.
now and what you're feeling, what you're saying is two different things because that's your pod daddy. I get it.
I go
wait,
me.
wait, Rocky. So if Joe's my pod daddy, let's just say that is Danny yours?
Fuck no.
No.
Y'all know
Oh.
that ain't land. Y'all know that didn't
My
land.
nigga is lit.
That is
Cause
so.
if we talking
Listen,
shit, we
this is
can
what I
talk
told
shit.
y'all. Joe,
Wake it
Joe,
up,
I'm
Joe
just
do
saying
with,
Daniel.
if
with
Joe
Mike.
put me on,
Joe
then
get
Danny's put me
loud
on.
and his coat shakes in their pants. But this
I'm
ain't your
just
coat
saying,
over
no. I'm
here.
All right,
not.
I'm muting up there.
I'm
My
just asking
bad.
a question.
This ain't your
If
coat over
Joe
here,
put
Joe.
me
You
It's a
can't
on,
scream
1v1.
and
My
change the
bad.
narrative. Go ahead,
nah,
Imani.
Rocky, I'm not trying to scream. If
No.
Joe
You
is
Joe.
my pod daddy and he put me on, and that's cool. I'll go with the joke.
That's a
If
blessing. I'm
because
glad he finally stepped up.
you've been promoting the pod for the past 5-6 years as well. So
Yeah.
if you the first time
Oh
we get to
shit.
see you on YouTube is through Danny shit, would that be your pod daddy?
Rocky had a footprint before me. Come
All
on.
right, all right,
Well,
all right.
no, no,
Y'all
no, no.
got it.
Let's get
Y'all
this.
got it. I'm
No,
out.
no,
Y'all
no, no,
got
no.
it.
Since you guys need an explanation, I'm working on a podcast with Danny, me and Danny working on a podcast. But the
You said
episode we
that in
just did that
2018.
that is Danny's podcast. I was a guest. I was a
But you
guest.
said, you had jokes on the orange couches, but you've been
No,
promoting
I
doing a
love the
pod since
orange coach. I
2018.
love the
You
orange
said
couch.
you was
We were my
doing one
family.
with Dion Cole. Then you said you was doing another one. That was
Right.
2018, 2019. So
Right.
if
That's how
it's
you
funny,
know I never flirted with
so
her. She'd have
so
had a pod.
so if it's funny for niggas to joke on
How
me
many? How
starting a
many?
pod,
Hold on.
Yo, that's crazy.
Time to do the
That's
science.
crazy.
Hey
The
yo.
fuck out of here.
You would have
Please.
Oh,
blew
never
that
mind. That's
bag?
not that
That's
funny.
crazy.
See how that works, guys. Um, yeah, Amani, I get what you're saying. However, I've been living a great charmed life. Unfortunately, my charmed life has gotten in the way of me having to actually work and sit in front of a mic. But since you guys keep asking for it,
We talking
I
about
mean,
your
Hey,
listen.
life on your
E-Man.
name, on your merit, not none of that other shit.
Hey, man, it's a
what
nigga
other
that
shit
got
is my
pictures of
life?
you
I'm living
going
it.
What you
crazy.
said? What you said, Nick? What you said,
It's
Nick?
a nigga that got pictures of you and your dad. He is going crazy with these pictures.
Oh, now listen. I posted that, but even a nigga playing like that, that's why I blocked him
Yeah,
because
don't
he's
do
just a
that.
nigga that just
Don't
be
do
on here.
that, Nick.
Why would you post a picture of me and my dead father? Like,
Yeah,
nigga, that
don't do
ain't for
that,
you to
Nick.
do.
Nick, why
See,
you even
that's
bring
That's
that up?
funny.
No, no,
Right.
no.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't,
Don't even. Yeah, you
bro.
shouldn't
Don't
have
do
Yeah.
brought it
that.
up though.
Don't do that because I didn't know. I didn't know all that. Don't do that to me. Y'all trying to be funny. Don't do that shit.
No, we thought you was trying to be funny.
Yeah,
You
this
didn't
is
know.
Nah, we thought you was trying to be funny, but yeah,
Yo,
No,
yeah.
Nick was like, yo, somebody just posted a pic of your whole family, man. He like, that shit crazy. They got the whole
no,
I
address.
didn't
Like,
know that offend
you
you.
Yeah, we
Right,
didn't know that. We didn't
right.
know that, Nick.
no.
You
What the
have to bring
fuck,
that up.
y'all guys? I'm gonna mute up.
yo, his ad name is Spencer88. Just yeah, man, that shit
all
wild.
right. So Danny, you
Spit
think it
on
would
that
be
nigga.
appropriate for me to post a picture of you with your family, no matter what?
Yeah, I don't think you got the jokey, Manny.
Nah, I didn't hear
He
it.
was
My
going.
bad.
He was
I was
going
We
at
we
actually,
on
Nick.
your side.
He
No,
was.
he's
I
He,
was
looking
he
actually
was
me.
defending
Oh, my
you.
bad. My bad. I ain't
No,
hear it. My
he
bad.
But
I
did.
ain't
He
mean
was
to
Imani, I
step on
will
your
defending
say
name.
you.
this: we all were talking about those orange chairs and the teal wall, which I actually really liked. We're waiting.
Yeah,
shit look like DTF Media,
yeah, you
man.
just
That
gotta
shit
Red
was
plug
Tech
fire.
plug
I
Media
plug
told
in the
graphic
Danny
line.
in
mics,
his
Manny.
face, I was
Plug in the
jealous.
mics.
I like that color. The color
Plug
Hey,
in
scheme.
the
let me
mics.
just say this.
Man, this
So
is
so while
fucked
we
up.
talking shit, I will say this. I really do respect anybody that starts something and is consistent. So while we can sit up here and talk shit, I do appreciate the fact that I know the moment I do release anything, I have to be consistent. So I'm gonna be very careful about how I go about shit. So
Oh
it's not a
shit.
Don't do
joke.
green screen though.
That's an
It,
excuse, brother. We
I
don't
mean, I
no,
care.
it's
feel
not
him.
an
I feel
excuse.
this. I
It's
feel. I
Oh
it's
feel
me
him. I'm
it's
not.
me
I'm not
prepping
gonna.
things the way I need to prep it.
trauma bond. Yeah,
Well,
that's
listen,
That's good.
me.
I would rather me do it the right way instead of just doing it and dropping it and only averaging 27 to 50 views each time I drop.
Do it for the
But
love.
why do
Yeah,
you
we
feel
don't
that
care.
way?
I'm not
You
here for the
doubted
love. I'm here
yourself?
for the money.
Don't let the
I'm good.
views validate you.
Nah, the views is validating some of you niggas. Y'all
All
just
right,
don't
I'm
hate,
about to end
like to
this
admit it.
Nah, my
Mm.
stream.
confidence ain't never about that.
Bro, wait. Who you put a name on that
Nope.
bullet? Cause I don't want to
Well,
I'll
nah,
shoot.
let
good.
y'all boys
Good.
later.
All right.
Peace. These niggas.
Peace, Nick.
Nick, who are you talking to?
Wait, Nick,
No,
you
Where
about
no, no,
to
no. I'm
end the
not ending this
space?
space. I'm not ending this space. Keep going.
he's into his
Damn,
stream.
you up, Nick?
But why? What you
Yeah,
Can't
this
just
talking
mute
nigga
your
about,
was
mic.
Nick?
streaming Dragon Ball Z.
You can't just mute the mic though.
Y'all niggas can
That
never.
shit crazy.
Nigga talking to us like, yo, guys, I know
Yeah.
y'all having the best space of my life, but like, I'm gonna talk to y'all later, my nigga. Damn, Nick.
Mine is my
Y'all,
little brother, man. It be hurting my
y'all,
heart how he try to do me,
You
man.
never met my family. You never met my dog. You never met my pet turtle.
Wait,
You are not my family, Rocky.
5 days
Okay.
later. Nah, I love Rocky like my sister, yo. She's a beautiful spirit, yo. She's always been there for me, Flip. Don't fuck with her like that. That's my sister.
You
All
didn't
Three
see
right.
the face.
days later.
Well, guys, there you have it.
I think we did it. Honestly,
You got to the
I mean,
side.
I do what I
I
do, what I
can't
do, what I
lie. That
do.
is a skill that y'all have over here, man. Y'all did it again.
appreciate that.
We've been doing
Yes,
it for
sir.
3 years, man. A lot of these communities broke up. They don't really fuck with each other. They hate each other's guts. They in everybody's DMs talking about how this person talks too much on stage. That shit never happened here, and I think we deserve our
They
flowers.
also
And
fucking.
It's something you
Oh
Yeah,
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 don't
we
talk
I
about
they
see
too
some of
much.
fucking.
you.
They definitely fuck.
I see some.
And the
I,
room stank.
I see some of you in the audience right now. Joe pressed you, asked you what you was doing in the Bronx with a certain man. You ain't answered the question. I mean, we gotta have an honest dialogue because the dialogue ain't honest no more. And honestly, you could get the fuck out the audience if you got a problem with what I'm saying. But anyway, salute.
Damn,
Wake
Danny.
up.
Oh shit.
Wake it up. Big
Danny going
stocks.
Spicy,
crazy.
spicy Friday.
Nigga saw that 500 views and was like, let me get my bag.
Oh my goodness.
No, because they talk all this shit about how I'm using the culture, but then somebody press them from the pod and they get all, oh my god,
Hey, this nigga, hey, this nigga
Hey,
made you
Danny
wake
look
that
just
shit
fucking,
spit
up.
into his
facts,
bag.
man.
No,
That
made
cackling.
made you
no.
look absolutely
They
nuts,
cackling.
and all of a sudden it's okay because it's a
Mm,
pod member. A lot of you is phony,
it's weak.
man.
Yo, can I know who you shooting at so I can see if I'm cool with him?
Nah, because then you're gonna do that women card shit. So I'm gonna protect you from you.
Sean
I'm
Grace
doing
joined
Oh
all
Lord, are you in
We
2025.
love with
yeah,
him,
we
Danny?
are.
That was fire.
Yo,
This nigga said I'm
Are you in
protecting
love
you
with him,
from
Danny?
you.
It must be the Molly.
I gotta protect because then you're gonna be like, oh, I don't think it's good to go back and forth, and then we're gonna lose the fun. So I'll just keep that.
Keeping it light.
Yeah.
All right, I'm on mute. I'm on mute. My bad.
Yeah.
Oh, mommy.
Danny seen niggas turning up and was like, nah, I need some of this
That
turn
was
up.
Word. I thought he was about to
Shit,
go
that shit contagious.
nuclear.
Nigga said, pass the
Yeah.
mic.
definitely a mommy situation.
Speaking of going nuclear, man, I was hoping. Let me stop.
Nah, wake it
Danny,
up.
I hate when you do that.
Yeah, man. You just
You
gotta
just
wake it
complained
up, man.
about that.
Come
You
on.
just
I
complained
don't know
about people who don't
what
wake it up.
happened with Ian
Yeah,
Dunlop,
ask him
man.
where he at.
Where's Ian Dunlop, man? Why was it? He was on the pod for like 2 episodes,
He
and
was
then
talking wild on Spaces, man.
He wanted equity.
Mm.
Yeah, that
Yeah, I
nigga was
think I
Wait,
talking
think
what
that
are y'all
that's
big
talking
E
it.
about right
word.
now?
Ian was talking about the
yeah,
big E
man.
word, saying, he was trying to get that to do the show with you, and like he was
All
like,
right, I'm
"Whoa,
not doing
big
this with
dog,
y'all.
salute."
Equity? Are we talking
Dunlap.
equity? I know we're not saying big E word. Equity?
He said that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
equity.
Yeah,
I thought Danny and Ian Dunlap pieced it up.
It's just never gonna be the same,
Did you
man.
hear
Unless
that
it's
voice
like
note,
they got rid. Y'all saw when he did the voice note. They
Danny?
got
Play
rid
the
of.
voice note. Play the voice note, Danny. You can never be cool with a nigga after this.
Yo, that was the last voice note. Yo, Elon took it away.
Nigga never answers a
Oh,
question,
y'all
yo.
get
That's
real
my bro.
giddy when Joe in here.
He never answers a
chill out,
question,
Rocky. Chill
yo.
out. I don't even
I
know.
see a
We do
whole
that
bunch of
with you
damn
too, Rocky.
cackling
Don't.
and
Yo,
giggling and
Rocky,
shit.
that wasn't
I love y'all.
Rocky.
Y'all know I'm gonna keep
That's
it a buck
nasty,
though.
Rocky.
It's
Oh,
way
That
too
was
many
Rocky.
men
nasty.
giggling on stage at one
But
time.
nah, you
Nah,
acting
That's
fuck
different
all
now.
nasty,
that.
You want to
Rocky.
joke.
Don't
Now you
change
want to
up on
joke
that.
on us for
That's
Wow, you
nasty,
We
heard
Rocky.
held
that?
you
Yo,
down.
We do that.
I
Rocky
love
We
going
held
y'all.
you down.
crazy.
We
because
let you
I'm just
call. Tell
saying
the
we need
nigga
to
we was
better. We need to
flirting.
better
Like,
Nah,
come
audio
on.
experience. There's too many men giggling at one time.
that's
Why is it
crazy.
so? Why is it
Nasty
so
Rock.
painful?
It
Why is it?
must be the Molly.
It's so painful?
See,
You
this what Joe
acting
was
different.
talking
I
about when
love
y'all
y'all. All
was
right, knock it
when
off. Knock it off.
see, yeah.
Yeah, you don't like that. She don't like that.
What?
Knock it off.
What?
Of
That's
course,
What?
we
not a
What
good
start
you
way to
talking
start with
that.
her.
Yeah, yeah,
Don't
yeah,
start with the. That's what
yeah,
Joe
Okay.
talking about, nigga. That's not gonna win the argument.
Yeah, it might be homie court tomorrow.
yeah.
Wait till y'all hear the playback. All you're gonna hear is a lot of you. Go ahead, play the
That's
clip. You got the clip,
nasty.
Danny?
That's crazy.
That's nasty,
I
Rock.
love y'all
That
though.
was it.
I'm just trying to get us all together, you know? I'm trying to tighten us
He
up.
said, "Oh, you gonna hear is a whole bunch
Oh,
of
she
what?"
ready for the crash out.
I'm trying to just tighten us up. Ain't shit funny in this motherfucker. Danny, play
Mhm.
the
But
clip.
why she separate herself from y'all like she not giddy when I'm up in this piece,
Nasty
nigga?
Right?
work.
Come on.
Nasty.
Joe,
That's
You
Nasty.
giddy
crazy.
when the God,
you
you know,
still,
man.
after
That's
all these
Hello.
crazy.
years,
I
you're
don't
still
like that.
Giddy
projecting your
when the God is
fantasy.
You know what I
crazy.
mean? Stop playing with
You
the
What would
God.
the
still
proposal look
projecting
like if
fantasy.
you was a
Why is it so painful? Is what I'm
Why
asking
the
you.
do you think it is? You see,
Is it so painful? Is what I'm asking
why the
Danny, that
do you
wasn't the
think you
clip.
was a
Why is it so?
That, why is it so
Danny,
painful?
that wasn't the clip he was
No.
talking about. We needed Ian. However, I will say Danny did play a
Oh.
clip from some years ago, and I did get an apology that I did not remember at all. So let that be on the books. I did get an
Put
apology
that on the record.
on
Let
the
me
record.
stop. Rocky gonna say I'm giddy. We be laughing with Rocky. How could you say that, Rocky? We be laughing all the time with you, man. That's crazy.
Why?
Yeah, don't turn on us like that no more.
I love y'all. Never again.
Nasty work.
All right, now play that Ian clip,
Please,
Danny.
for the love of God, let it go, Danny. Let
Yo,
it
that's
go.
Oh, oh man. Oh, 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 oh man. Could have went CNBC. All right, great. Oh, 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 the
Aight.
culture not
Yo,
supposed
what are
to
you
see
doing
this.
right
Wait,
now?
is that what got him fired? Is that what got him fired?
hold on, hold on, hold
That's a
on.
lie.
Is that
That's
what got him
that's a
Yo,
real
fired?
that's
voice
what got
note,
him
Joe.
fired? It's crazy.
That's the
Yo, that's
real
what
shit.
got.
I ain't. Shut up.
Yo, yo, Joe, that's
Oh.
why he's terminated. Yeah, yeah,
Listen, Ian Dunlap is gang with me. I don't know what y'all on here, but that's my
yeah.
man. I
That
thought he
he
was
been.
y'all man's
That's my
too,
That
but
brother.
is
y'all
my
turned
man.
fast on the
That's my
nigga.
I don't know
brother.
what that. That was my first time hearing that clip. That's crazy.
It's my brother.
Salute to
My
Ian.
my man said he could have been on Rogan.
You say, fuck that. I ain't got to go on Joe Budden podcast. I'll go straight to Rogan.
After going on Joe Budden podcast. Yeah.
Red Panda.
Hey.
That was a mistake.
Don't do that.
Let that shit go. That's my
That's a
shit
See, y'all
legend.
too.
going too
That's
far.
legend. That's
You
legendary
love
Y'all
work
his
right
going too
shit.
there.
far. Y'all
Mommy.
going too far.
Mommy.
Mommy, hey.
Let's go. Turn up.
What was the?
Yo, play that
Wait, can I do
scene.
like the?
He was talking to a particular
You remember
mommy.
that shit inside the actor's studio where they asked like the actor what was their thought in their scene that they executed? Can I ask? My,
Yeah, I got a few questions too.
yeah. Joe, what was your mind state when you were recording Porn Star?
Yo, I love when that mute
I
button
know
just
y'all
stays
joking,
red.
so I was about to seriously answer. I'm not answering
Oh,
y'all. Fuck you
oh,
guys.
damn.
Yeah, but
Because I know y'all joking around. I know porno star is like a thing over here.
yeah, it sure is. It sure is.
I mean,
He's
Every,
trying
nah.
to
I
get
It's
you
a
mean,
another
nah.
classic
platinum.
in
I
our
mean, nah.
eyes.
I
He's
mean,
trying
nah.
to
For
get
real,
you
for real,
another
though. For real,
platinum
for
plaque,
real.
man.
For real, for real, though. What was you thinking when you made that joint? Because that is a little crazy. Just like for the public.
I was just trying to create without a ceiling.
Respectable.
That's all. That's all. That's
mommy.
all, you
Okay.
guys.
You trying to push the envelope?
Okay.
I don't want to step on a joke with seriousness about porno
Oh,
stars. So
he's
No,
let's
in
no,
his
Did you
that's
Mark
have
cool. That
Lamont Hill bag
no,
We,
right
we
now.
want the
that's
lore.
very
Terrible.
did
diverse.
you have
That's
lube in the
very.
backpack?
Was it
Yo,
his pocket?
pause.
That's
Pause,
Furious
Furious.
question? Wait, was that Furious
That
or
was
Evan?
Nah,
that
that
was
nah, that
What
was
is
Furious.
that?
Furious,
That
furious.
I think
No,
he
that
I
that
need
was
to
no,
He
that's
was
get
dead
Furious.
ass too.
queued up. Oh,
Hey, this I like this song. I don't care what y'all say.
He would, you sick ass nigga.
Hey, hey.
Oh.
That part right there could come out.
kiss
Okay.
all around a nigga. Oh, you hear
That
that?
that line
Nope,
That
that
was
line can come
crazy.
out of
That
there.
was
nope. You should have
I
crazy.
see
told
what
That
I
Parks
was
was
to
trying
edit
to
I
that,
do,
think
man.
but
with
that was
Oh, it's
crazy.
crazy.
I think with,
because it was if the voice changed, like you're oh shit, yo nigga,
Okay.
all right.
you getting
You
lame
was
dick.
doing your thing.
All right,
Nah,
yo.
he tried to switch
You
the
doing what you
voice.
doing.
He trying
Oh
to take you
shit.
underwater?
Yo,
Nigga,
I
as
dead
you doing
ass
what you
need to
doing, you
see your
doing it, doing
fucking
it.
your media. Yo, Danny's media list is insane. All these shit got real is nasty.
Danny's trying to get to the pussy part. He's trying to get to the pussy part.
I wrote this for Rocky, right?
That,
That's what the pussy
for
part
real?
is.
Yeah,
What that
that's
Oh
what
mean?
she told
shit.
us in the
I
spaces.
know
Right.
that's her story. That's in her book, page one. Porno star was about me.
It was supposed to be called Rockstar.
Yo, y'all are wildin' tonight. Jesus Christ.
It's hilarious. Like Joe don't know how elite my dating game is. Like this shit is crazy to me.
Somebody do got a book
Elite.
talking
Well,
about you.
nobody
Somebody was
would
saying.
know because you only talk about me, who you've never dated. Hey.
What do
I
you
know. I
feel
like how
bad?
Yeah.
Like
that
they were
stuck.
like, yo,
I'm gonna let that stick for a second.
Mm.
we got this beat. It's like Superwoman with Fab Joe. I think you could perfect for it. I think you could make it a hit. And then you did Porn Star. Like you ever thought like maybe you could have just emulated Fab? It's like the same beat, right?
Danny, you was of age around this time, so I don't know
That's
what you're talking about
crazy.
right now. I wasn't. I,
That was
I wasn't an
crazy.
option for
Of
the
age.
Superwoman remix.
No, but I'm saying the beat of Superwoman and the beat of Porn Star is
And
similar.
Knight
So
Rider.
I'm kind of yeah, I'm kind of wondering why you didn't like do the same "I love you, girl" type song.
She
You
just
know,
wanted, she loved
That's
dick.
his way of saying I love you. Do you love
Yo,
dick?
porn star. Actually, if y'all want the truth, I didn't want to give it to y'all. Porno star was done probably in '99, 2000 for like a demo, just on some creative shit. But when I got polyps on my voice and needed more songs that I couldn't provide, I had to pull from the demo. So that's why that was on there.
Respect,
Oh,
respect,
I hate
respect.
Yeah,
this.
What's
I'm
I
up,
cool with
hate
the
man?
these safe
story.
ass answers,
mommy.
Last minute
man.
ad.
Marcus got you switched up and out of your body. This is
I
crazy.
mean, you said that he learned a lot.
Porn Star was an amalgamation of my previous works of art. It wasn't truly me in that moment. I had developed a disease, a benign
Once I
tumor
started
on my
learning about the
throat and my esophagus
diaspora,
as a result
But
of
unfortunately, I
I
had to dive
yeah.
into my troubling past.
I learned that the women of the
Yes.
diaspora should be treated with respect.
Had I had AI at the time, I would have utilized it.
Mommy.
Did you hear about that chick that's gonna be talking about
Mommy.
you in her book?
Wait.
What's her name?
Oh,
Gloria Velez. Courtney came up here and told us about that book that's coming out.
I think that's I mean, they say we play the bad Joe music.
And
Should we
really
play the
what it
good
is,
You
Joe
the
heard
people
me?
music?
mentioning
In the
Joe
club.
that are not in good relationship with Joe, it's really just farming the demographic. It's not you. It's the thousands of followers. Kind of like what you do with Drake on your podcast.
Well, no, me and Glow is cool.
Stay
Okay.
on my ground like Tony Hawk.
You can tell Danny not a Joe music fan.
Hmm.
Yeah, I had to force that. I had to say the last thing I heard.
Hmm.
Wait, what did Rocky say? It seemed like
Nah,
another.
yeah, that was a yeah. What question was that?
No, I was talking
It
about the
passed.
Yeah.
Gloria Velez book, but he said he cool with it. Not because Joe brought it up on a
Oh,
pod a couple weeks ago, and on some like talking about how he had her and all of
That was
that with
less important
his
than what I
cousin
said, though, but it's
with
okay.
Michael Paul.
The
what did
way it
Rocky
passed,
say?
it's okay. We'll get back to it.
But
Oh,
he said he
Oh
cool
my
with
don't
Gloria.
do
goodness.
that.
He said he cool with her though.
In the immortal words of Erica Mena, where do we go from here?
I still need to figure out what was the idea.
Immortal words of Erica Mena is wild.
Yeah,
You know, Joe Budden has a song called "Where Do We Go From Here."
I,
it wasn't as good as
I
Erica
still need to know
Mena's.
why Joe did
Might
the
have been
half
better.
jersey in the club
Basically, what I
video.
was saying
Mommy.
was glow alongside myself when we do speak on Joe. It's not because we're enamored or want to speak on Joe. It's engagement farming, similar to what he does with Drake on his podcast. I'm sure he's tired of talking about Drake ad nauseum for all these years, but it's engagement farming, and that's how we keep the pod going.
Mm.
Mm.
But do you love this dick?
But it's kind of a reciprocal relationship between him and Drake though.
And vice versa.
Do you love Drake?
Yeah, I mean, I think I would hope people know like SEO, search engine optimization, is kind of a thing. When you talk about certain subjects,
We doing shop talk. They may not
yeah,
understand it.
And that's why we
yeah.
Why
then
you
that's
just
why we
beat
got
that on
these
me, Danny?
amazing splits, Danny.
I know
Yo, did
Rocky killed me.
She beat you in the negotiations.
Yeah, she won that.
It was a
Yeah,
darling deal.
it was
Hey
darn
man,
me,
you
though.
got to take it. Your first one's always your worst one, right?
That shit was like a Floyd Mayweather negotiation where he has like all the rights. Like the glove's gonna be what I say, the ring is gonna be the size I say.
In the business, they
Y'all
call
just
them
said we
earning your
not
Y'all good
fighting.
stripes.
joking?
We
I
not
asked you a
fighting.
question.
Who paid for the
And
equipment?
you can't drink. What happened?
Who paid for
What
the
Who
happened?
paid for the
equipment?
equipment?
Well, I don't know, man. It's all
Relax, relax, relax.
That's
I don't
nasty.
know. I don't want to
That's
divulge.
nasty.
I don't want to
I got a
divulge.
question though. I got a quick question for Joe.
He
How
said,
far you think
"Mommy."
how far you think you Denver gonna go to the playoffs?
Imani.
You trolling? You said
What?
Denver?
Yeah, I'm so serious.
Oh, I don't see it for them.
You don't see it at all? Okay.
I don't see it for them
That's
now.
No
hard. They
team with
coach.
Russell Westbrook on their team is gonna
Well, that's
make
true.
it to the finals in any way. Westbrook is ass, and he's gonna hold
But
Jokic
the
back.
same
That's all.
reason, but the same reason why you think Jokic should win the MVP is the same reason why
No,
Westbrook
no,
won the
no,
MVP when he
no.
Bruh,
won
it's gonna be
against
a
Kawhi.
Lakers Celtics finals, bro. We bringing it back, man. We bringing back the
Westbrook was
culture.
never as good as Jokic in any
We
form.
restoring the
He
feeling
won
this
the
year.
MVP when he got a triple double, right?
He won the MVP because KD
No, it was
left
a
and
triple
everybody
double.
felt bad for
It was a
OKC. They was
triple
on their
double.
dick, man. No, they was feeling bad for OKC, so they
It
gave
was
that
a
shit
triple
to him.
double, and he was being compared to Oscar Robertson. That's it.
With a high ass usage rate. His usage rate was like
Bro, they
38%. He
was
was getting the
boxing
ball
out
40
for him,
seconds.
Church. Like, what are you
They're gonna
talking
give
about?
it
The
to
niggas
Shy.
was
Yo,
boxing
stop
out,
it,
let
bro.
him
They're
get
gonna
the
give it to
rebounds. Like,
Shy.
that doesn't count.
They're gonna give it to Shy.
Oh, fuck. Well, don't
All
worry
right.
about that, nigga.
We
It's
can
gonna
move
be
we can
LA
move on.
fucking
No,
and
don't
the
tell me what
Celtics
to
in the
worry about. Nigga
it's
said, don't
LA's
All
and
right,
the
we
worry
can
about
move
Celtics in the finals,
we
nigga.
can
Get
move
ready.
that.
on.
Nigga
Hey,
said, don't
that'd be
worry
fire
about that.
though. Sir, I
It's
would love that. I would love
it's
that.
gonna be trying to tell y'all, man. That's what it's gonna be.
We can
Nigga
move
said, don't
on,
worry
man.
about that.
We can
Every
move
time the
on,
leagues
man.
start going down, they bring the Lakers and the Celtics back in the finals, just like they
This
did in
man
LA.
says
Warriors in the
my tip.
finals, man. Warriors in the finals.
Hey yo, Danny, it's the time to do
Nah,
your
get the fuck
ad.
up out of here. Them
Hey
niggas
yo, Danny,
ass.
it's time to do your ad right now.
I said we can move on, man.
Yeah, we do gotta do the ad
Run
read.
your game.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to somebody put Rocky and Joe in the Hancock theater
Bro,
in the
that
Hancock poster.
that's what I was just thinking about. They are
That is a
Hancock.
good.
Every
Yeah,
time they
that is.
get together, they age and tear each other down, but when they're apart, they just thrive.
That's really good. I like that.
All the money says on the pause, we can't talk
I
about
don't
that.
agree.
With the Hancock lore.
No, I
Yeah,
don't even know what's Hancock.
That's the Will Smith
it's a
The Will
movie.
movie.
Smith, the Will Smith movie.
He was a superhero, and basically, like him and the white girl, they was like gods together. And every time they got together, they would age and
You
live
the
their life
white girl.
normal.
You
But
the
when they
white
stayed
girl, Rocky.
apart, they was like these superhumans.
I don't know what it is, but Ice been letting it fly lately.
Yo, Doug.
No, but
You all
What is
right?
she
I
Oh
talking
my
wanted
about?
I wanted
goodness.
to wake it up. Joe, are you indulging in any philanthropic endeavors right now? Donating to any charities?
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I don't speak about it. Why? What happened?
Okay, dope, dope. Respect.
The Carterland Foundation specifically, I think it what he meant.
How do you feel about? I know you said on the space already.
Carter
But
Lane.
how do you feel? How you feel? What?
I was laughing at what Dub said. Carter Lane.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna ask about the math situation, and it's more so about how do you find a studio in New York City with the prices the way they are. I mean, it's really, you got to pay Mandy for her studio, and then the engineers don't even show up on time. The fucking mic don't work, and you got to fucking tell your man's like, yo, just sing around. How do you navigate that type of climate?
Oh,
Right.
I wouldn't know. We spoke about
I
that briefly
know
on the pod, though.
exactly.
Podcasters
Yeah.
struggling with locations. It is a thing.
Because I mean, you can't have like a house in like the Bronx and then think like Derrick Rose is gonna come through. Like, you know, but you don't know about it, but you spoke on the pod. Okay, got it.
And why wouldn't Derrick Rose come through?
I just think it's logistically hard to go to like Throg's Neck, fucking like, and go back to like it's off the beaten path of the traditional interview.
What do you think
Exactly.
podcasters should do?
I don't know, man. I don't have the answers, Podfather.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know. I think Connecticut, Delaware, those other places. Go move there. It costs a lot.
Yo, you trying
Shouts
to
out to
move all
Delaware.
podcasters to
It
Connecticut
costs a
and
lot,
Delaware?
man. 1.5, like a shitty house in New York costs like 1.5 million. I don't think Math has
All right,
that.
I'm I'm muting up because I feel like he might be shooting at somebody, unbeknownst to me.
I'm not shooting at nobody. You think I'm shooting at Math? I don't want no problems. Yeah, but it does cost a lot. A house like to make a studio and all that. It's not cheap.
I think it was just bad business.
If I would,
You did your shit in Wheezy spot.
I don't want to give it up. Split my tech.
Relax.
Nah, I don't know.
Trying to get
I
the
did
drop.
try to get the drop. Yeah.
You trying to pull up?
To Danny's
Well,
pod.
a Joe and
Yeah.
Rocky pod would be crazy.
Nigga, are you high?
That would
Are
be
you
Who's
are
crazy.
live
you
though?
fucking high right now?
Mommy.
You pulled up.
A
Do
You
you
one on
ever
pulled
get
up
one.
for.
nervous?
You pulled up for
Make
less.
a appearance.
Right, that part.
Name it. Name it.
You performed at a Best Buy.
What was that
Are you talking about
that podcast?
podcast?
What about that
That's
podcast that
You
was in the
talking about
closet?
performances? Yes, I performed musically at less. So
that's pulling
yes.
up. That's pulling up.
Is there a podcaster that I stopped by that was less?
You pulled up.
Smoke
There was
Dizza?
podcast
Damn, so
equipment at that.
I'm
Well,
considered the last
Smoke
of them,
Dizza?
the least of them all. That's
You've never done this.
It was,
You did an Arian Foster pod.
yeah, there was a podcast in a
in
Arian
closet
fact I
before.
Foster's
have
nice. Arian Foster's
before
nice.
you
Stop it.
even started. Let's start there.
Sirius kicked you out.
I had Sirius, I had the Matrix Radio, which was the first
Sirius
podcast,
said you
period.
better not touch another mic in
That's
here.
a motherfucking lie, Joe. In fact,
What?
I could run that Sirius play here if you want to
Uh,
tell stories.
they threw
Joe
you
used to
out
come
that building.
stalking
You
me at
talking
my
about your
job
radio
at
show.
Sirius XM.
Oh shit!
They ended
And my
that
program
fast.
director used to ask me, why the fuck is Buttons here again? And I was like, oh, he's nice. We're trying to
Now
figure
you
things
lying.
out.
Rocky, you lying again.
Now I'm
Stop it.
lying.
Stop it.
I'm lying,
I've
Joe?
all, yes,
What
you are
happened?
lying.
What really happened?
Stop it now. I was a big, huge radio draw. Anytime I popped up,
Not
they knew
then.
I
No,
was
not
there.
then. You were
That's
the
why you
least
asked me to
respected
come in
rapper
after
radio.
Green so I could do
No
your
one
little
cared
show,
about you
your
then,
little
Joe.
midnight show that was happening.
Joe, at that
That's when
point
I
in time,
came
it
and
was
did your
like,
little struggling show, and that's when we fucking got all right. But I saved your ass, and then they
how
got you out
exactly?
of there as
How
soon as I left.
exactly?
They ended
I
that
I
show.
just want to say I have the performance of Joe Budden performing Hammer Dance at Best Buy if anybody
I would
wants it.
love to know how he saved me, though,
Yeah, you
guys.
gotta send that, Danny. You
Can
gotta
can
send
I
that
can I
in.
get this? How did you save me exactly?
I want y'all to know that we are not shit without you.
There's like 45 people.
Thank you so much.
45 views.
Anyway, there you have it. So you can pull up.
That is a good question that Rocky asked though.
What was the
What did she
question?
ask?
She said that how did you save her on the rock on the radio?
How did I save her on the radio?
Serious? Yep.
Who is that? Furious? Who's asking this?
No,
Let
that
give
was
him
that
time to
was
make up the
absurd.
lie.
Well,
Give
I
him
didn't
time.
save her because they fired her.
No, they never fired me. I left to actually go do my
You
own
didn't
thing.
leave,
I
Rocky.
did
You
leave.
did.
I
They
absolutely did
threw
leave.
you out of
They,
that building.
how,
Why
Joe?
did they fire her?
How?
Why did they
How do they
fire her?
fire me?
Why?
Why?
Well, hold on. I didn't work there. We got to ask some of the people that worked there.
Okay, who should
Aw.
we ask
But they
exactly?
did fire.
We
I
can
can't
get
say why
Ron.
they
We can get
fired.
Ron up here.
They threw her out that building like she was Jazzy
Now
fucking
you
Jeff.
know that is defamation.
That's what you did to J1?
I absolutely could never get fired
Oh,
on
you
Sirius
reaching?
XM.
You reaching? Jay Wan, my man. Stop it. Stop it,
The
man.
truth was,
Give
is
him a
You going
shot.
for like a
actually
short
the
term
show.
contract?
Hold on. Actually, the show I was on only got syndicated while I was on the goddamn show.
That's
Big
fire.
facts.
So with that being said, I left because they weren't paying me enough. I will say that much. They was paying me shit.
But why wouldn't they pay you enough?
That's what Sirius was. That's what Sirius does.
Now,
Well,
some people they pay
I mean,
enough.
Howard
they only,
Stern. Yeah. I mean, some people would think the money I was getting was enough. I didn't think so. Kind of like you in the Spotify deal, how you fucked that up. You didn't think it was enough. Same thing.
Fuck that up. Where you see that at?
I mean, it was a fucker for a minute.
I
When?
mean,
We
When was the
bounce
minute?
back.
theoretically, yeah, I
Come
mean, do
re
you
up.
ever think like if you had just taken the shitty money by the like,
30 million was shitty money.
No, I'm talking about what I'm serious.
If I would have taken the shitty money, what? I was there
Like
for
if
almost 8 years, by the way.
oh wow, that's a long
Yeah.
time. No, like I feel like just sticking to it, even if you get like
Wait,
shitty
what
money.
years?
All of the years prior to fucking loving hip hop, Joe.
Oh no, that's she lying. That's
Okay.
cap.
Okay,
That's
let's
2000,
dig in
So she
bag.
wasn't there for
that's
eight
cap.
Let's dig
years.
in bag.
You wasn't
two-
there for eight. That's a lie.
Okay,
2004 to
I
Don't
was
05.
lie.
there. I was there when
I'm on
Dame
stage.
Dash
You can't
opened
just
the.
lie
We
like
can
that.
go when Dame Dash came out with Box Rocks because I interviewed him there for that.
Mm.
Let's do the time because I'm not good with dates, but I can tell you what the fuck the topics of conversations were.
Have you ever heard Rocky do the weather report?
No. No, I mean I don't give a fuck. Hot 97 showcases, like I've done it all. However, as I agree with Imani, consistency is a major key.
That's true.
So, I'm distracted by money and lavish shit, luxury life, and